Welcome to Al Halil Developers. This video is totally about how to develop Webview Android app. So after watching this tutorial, you will be able to convert your websites into a Webview Android app. So here you will learn that how to develop splash screen, how to use Notify animation, how to check internet is working or not and show something if it is not working. And Webview settings, we will do Webview settings, and we will develop a system to send push notification. We will use one signal for that, and how to integrate AdMob ads in it if you want. And then at the end we will build an APK for our Google Play Store to publish on it. Okay, so we can call it signed APK. So these 7 steps are 7 things will be discussed in this video. If you watch it properly, I hope and I'm sure you will be able to convert your websites into an Android app. So let's get started. So I just opened my Android Studio. Let me open it. Okay, I'm just going to create a new Android Studio project. Just click on it, start a new Android Studio project, and here I will go with the empty activity. I just click on empty activity and then hit next. Okay, so here I have hit on next, and here I have to give it a name. So I'm just giving it a name like Al Halil. So you can name it as you want. Okay, so I'm just giving it a name Al Halil. Okay, so and on the downside you can customize your package name on the second step and select your location. I'm not going to select any kind of specific location. I will leave it as it is, and then select the Java language. Don't select Kotlin. I'm going with the Java language. Okay, and I'm just going to minimum SDK, and I'm going to select the API level 21. It is probably Android 5.0 Lollipop. So I'm just going to click on the API 21. So just click on finish. Okay, our brand new project is building right now. It is loading the project, and Gradle will be load our project in order to do something on it. So it is building the Gradle on the downside. Okay, so it will take time, but I'm going to develop a splash screen in the first step. Okay, so for that, for a simple splash screen, we can show an image on the first screen and give it a name on the bottom side of this image. So just need to wait here because Gradual is building here, and then when it is built, okay, it is building right now here, indexing, and it is completed now. When you see in the XML activity here and it is showing, it means that your Gradle build is successfully. So we will do something on this first main screen. Okay, main screen, we will use this activity, main activity and main screen as a splash activity. So we will show here an image. It may be probably your logo. If you have a specific logo for your website, you can use that logo also for your application. So just for now, for example, I'm just using an image for splash screen. So it will also be my application logo here. So let me choose it where it is. Wait. Okay, I'm just going to check that which image can I use. Okay, I will use this image because I'm using my blog website for example in this tutorial. Okay, so I will use this image. Okay, so for that, what I need to do, I'm just going to right click on it and just copy this image, come here, and here what we need to do, just go to the resources, Drawable, and right click on Drawable and just paste it here. So when you're going to paste it in the Drawable, if you will see that Drawable, and other than Drawable you see Drawable v22, so you should copy it in both destinations. So first I'm going with the Drawable. Just click OK. When I click OK, it will be copy in the main resources Drawable. Okay, just click on copy and just click OK. It is showing you that you can rename it. So I'm just going to rename it like app icon. Okay, you can give it a name, anything you want. So just click OK. Okay, I just want to copy it again for the Drawable version 24. So just paste it again and select this time Drawable v24. Okay, so just click OK and give it a name as I give for the first. Okay, app icon. Just click OK, and now it is compatible for both version 24 and a normal Drawable. Okay, so you can see that it is here, so we can use it in our application right now in our activities, XML activities. So in our first XML activity, you can see that it has a name like Mainactivity. So these are two classes. Like the first file is Activitymain.xml. You can design it as you want, and in the Mainactivity.java, here you will code the behavior of this activity. Okay, so first thing first, we will design our splash screen. So for that, I'm just going for the split, and here we can preview this code, what is going on here. So I'm just going to remove the first text view, which is called like written here like hello world. I just need to get rid of this. I'm just going to remove it, and now I want to show here an image. So you can use in the design section, when you click on design, you can use images by using this drag and drop, but I don't like it. I don't like to do with the design, so I'm just going for the code. So I'm just printing here like image view, and width will be the for now it is 200 dp, and height is also 200 dp. Okay, just close it, and you just need to focus in which root layout. Root layout is this in which your image is going to be showing. Okay, so what I need to do, I just need to remove this. I'm just going to change. It is right now coordinate layout. I don't want to use it. I'm just going to remove and just use a relative layout here. Okay, so it is showing some sort of error because the closing tag of this root layout is not like relative layout. So I just need to remove it also. So I'm going with relative layout. Okay, it is working fine. So now I want to show this image in the center of this screen. So for that, I'm just come here in the image, and I will type here like center in parent. Okay, just like this, center in parent, and like click on true. It will be in the center of this layout. Okay, so we need to show over this app icon in this image view. So for that, I'm just going for src for resources, and here is the Drivable app icon. So we can click on it to select. You can see that our image is showing in the center of our the first screen, main activity or main screen. So we can resize it by giving it values for width and height. So right now it is 200 dp height and 200 dp width. You can increase or decrease it. It is totally your personal preference. If you want to show your image in a very small view, so you can decrease it. I'm just going for 150 dp, and height is also 150 dp. So it is going to be like this. So and also we can show a text view in the bottom side of this image. So we can do that by using text view. Okay, let me write here a text view. Okay, and it has a width is wrap content, and wrap content, the size will be automatically according to the content. So I'm just giving it a name. So type here text, and go for the string app name. So it will automatically select the app name from the string resources. So it is showing on the top side, but it has a very low size. So we can increase it like text size and make it like 15 sp. Okay, so we want this text I hope you can see, but if you are not able to see the text view, I'm just going to show you that where it is right now. You can see that it is here, but we want to show this app name text view in the exact bottom side of this image. Okay, here I want to show it. So what I need to do, we are using relative layout right here as a root view. So what we need to do, I'm just going to give it an ID. Image has I right now don't have any ID, so I'm just giving it ID, and I'm going to give it an ID like app icon. Okay, because we need to tell the text view where it should go. So ID is the key to identify the components. So, and here I'm just going for below. I just want to show this text view below of this image. So I will type here below, layout below. So we just need to give it an ID. So we will give ID app icon. That in here we are saying that we want to show our text below layout of this image. So we need to give it the ID of that image. So I'm just going for app icon. Okay, so it is below side, but we want to show it in the center, like horizontally center. So what we need to do, we just need to make it like center horizontal, like this center horizontal, and make it true. It will be in the center of this screen. So it will be like this. On the top side, your icon is displaying, your app icon is displaying, and in the bottom side below of that image, your app name will be displayed on the screen. And here, if we want to a little bit gap between these text view and this image, so for that I'm just going for in the text view code. So I'm just giving it a margin, top margin. So I will type it top. So you will find this layout margin top. Just select it, and I want margin of 5 dp or maybe 10 dp. So I'm just going with the 5 dp. It is totally up to you, and let's go with the 10 dp. So margin top, this text has top margin of 10. Okay, so here you can see the margin of 10. So let me zoom out from here. So this is the simple design mostly a website used that are converted into the Android app. So for our some sort of beautification, so I just reference in this list Lottie file animation. So we can use this Lottie file animations in the this activity to make it more beautiful and amazing. So for that, what we need to do, we are just going to this our internet browser. So here we will search in the Google Lottie files. Lottie files is a website that provides you free animations. You can use them, use that animations into your Android app to make your application more beautiful and attractive. So here is the lottifiles.com. So I'm just going with go to my dashboard. Right now my ID is already logged into this website. So here what I need to do, I just need to do this download free animations. Just double click on it. So here are some free animations. It has also paid animation. When you click on this marketplace, you can purchase paid animations from here, but these all are free, and I'm using some sort of free animations in our splash activity. So here probably we can use some sort of loading animation, because this is our splash screen, this is our first screen. So we can use some sort of animation that shows that app is loading right now. So let's explore this website, and we can also search here. If you come to this search section, so we can here type here loading, just enter, press enter, and it will show you the free animations that are used, that you can use for your project, and these are all about loading. So you can use these animations in your first screen to show that your app is loading right now. So let's select one of them. So let me check that which will be beautiful and suitable for our project. And I'm going to use this animation. Okay, so I'm just going to use this animation. Just click on it and download it as JSON file. Okay, so just click on download, and here are some other kind of download links, like you can download it as JSON, Lottie JSON. If you download this, you have to integrate the Lottie files SDK into your Android code, into your Android app in Android Studio. So just download it. You can also download it as GIF or MP4 file, but I'm using this Lottie JSON. Just click on it and it will be downloaded in our computer. So let me select this. It is loading, so I'm just going to rename it like loading and just hit save, and it is downloaded right now. So next thing we need to do, we need to integrate the Notifies SDK into your Android app. So for that, just go down the website on the bottom side. So here we need to find this Lottie libraries on the right bottom. So just click on Lottie libraries, and it will maybe give us some sort of dependencies or library like links. Okay, so GitHub link is opened here. So go down, and here we need to find the library for Android. So wait, yeah, here we have here Android libraries. Just click on this Android. Okay, why it is not showing us? Yeah, it refers us to this Android. When we click on this Android like this, it shows us this Android section. So here, because Android is not all about Android Studio, you can develop Android application. Many other languages or frameworks are used to develop. So here it refers here, and we can select for Android for our Android Studio. So here we can also select Loti for React Native, Xamarin Native Script, and there are a lot of others, but we need to go with the first, okay, Loti for Android, and just click on this official. And when we click on it, it will give us a dependency link, so we can inject that dependency in our Android Studio app. So we can download this SDK through the Gradle. So here you just need to copy this dependency and paste it into your Android Studio Gradle. So I'm just going to copy it, and let's go to the Android Studio and just go to the Gradle scripts, and here in the build.gradle module app, just double click on it, and here in the dependency section on the bottom side of this class, we just need to paste here. Control V, press Control V, and just sync now. Okay, we just need to wait for the successful build, Gradle build. It is downloading right now, and it will show us some sort of error because we have to specify the Loti file version here, and just need to wait here. Yeah, it is showing us error. So just click on show in project structure. Just click on it, and it will show us a project structure dialog in front of us. Okay, so what we need to do, we just need to scroll down and find a Loti version. Just click on it, and when you click on it, details will be displayed in the bottom side. So you just need to request it version and select a specified version. So select one of them. You can select any of them, but I select the latest one, 3.4.1. Just click on it and just apply, and okay. Now the Loti file and version is specified because we had just select 3.4.1, and Gradle is building around right now, and this time no error will be occurred. Okay, so you can see that it is building right now, and I hope this time no error will be occurred because we have select a Loti version right here, and this specified version will be used when we do some sort of animation, use some sort of animations in our Android app. And here it is successfully built right here. So just close it and just close this build or Gradle. Okay, And here what I need to do, I need to show that animation in the bottom side. Okay, I want to show it in the bottom of this screen. Okay, here I want to show this. So for that, just go down. Okay, here I'm just going for Loti, LO. Just you will type here and it is showing here. Double click on it, and for width, set of width, I'm just giving it like 50. Okay, just for now, just for testing, 50 dp. I don't know what is the specified size, so we will check it later, but right now I'm just going 50 dp width and 50 dp height. Okay, 50 dp width and 50 dp height, and close it. And we need to give it some more commands, some more customizations. So I'm just going for auto play and make it true. And we also want to do it in loop. So I'm just going for loop and make it also true. And by mistake I just set the height to the 500 dp. That's why it is showing here height is very high. So I just need to remove the 10. It is 50 right now, and it's showing that this is the probably size of that animations. So I want to show this animation view in the bottom side, bottom center size. Okay, so for that I just need to give it a command like bottom align parent bottom, align parent bottom, and make it true. Okay, so it is in the bottom side, but I want to show it in the center horizontally. So I'm just going for center, layout center horizontal, and make it also true, and it will be right here. And I want to show this a little bit above, not the exact connected with the bottom line. I just want to do some margin between the exact bottom line and our animation view. So for that I'm just giving it a bottom margin, layout bottom margin, and giving it a margin of 10 dp. It is a little bit above from the baseline, base bottom line. Okay, 10 dp margin is enough right now, and we can do it, change it later if it is not showing in our real device and it is not showing the result that we want. Okay, this is a simple thing. And second and last thing, if you want to show your specified version, like specified image, we forgot to give it the image animation file that we have downloaded from this Notifies website. So just use it, but before selecting or using that animation, we need to do something in the resource folder. We have to create a directory for that, because JSON file is not will be used in the Drawable. So we need to create another directory for that. So just right click on resources, and here new and Android resource directory, click on Android resource directory, and here in the resource type just click on it and select the raw, and just click OK. Here a raw directory is created here. So we need that image, that animation JSON file to paste in this raw directory. So for that I'm just going there where it is downloaded. So let me copy it from where it is downloaded. Just copy it and come to the Android Studio, right click on raw and just paste it here in the raw directory. It is showing you this pop-up. You can rename it, but I already rename it in loading.json. Just click OK, and it is copied and pasted in the raw. It is available here. So now we can select this animation file into our Loti animation view. So for that, just click here and just type raw, and it is showing Loti raw resources. Just click on it, and we can give it a name, like just type loading. It will automatically search and show you that a loading file is available in a raw directory. So just need to click on it, and it is selected, and it will not show you the preview in this view, you need to test it on your real device to show that how it is look and how it is showing on the real screen. So let's check this, that how it is showing on the real screen. So you just need to wait here, and I just connected my device here, and I'm just going to preview it on my real device. Just run, click on run button, and it is building right now, and it will install an APK on my this real device, and we will see that how it is looking on our real device. We just need to wait here because it will take time for the first time to build the Gradle, and it is right building here, and we just need to wait here to install on the real device. It is installed on our real device, and you can see that it is look like this. Our animation is loading here, right here. So it is looking right. If you want to minimize it, like if you want to minimize the size of this loading animation, so you can do that. But here is this action bar should be removed from here. So because this is not looking good here, so for that what we need to do, we need to go to Resize Studio, and what we need to do to remove the action bar from our splash screen. So for that, just click on resources, go to the values, and in the style, just click on style. Here is the theme that we are using right now. This is the by default theme. So I'm just going to copy it and just go down, space to the second line, just paste it here, and rename it. I'm going to give it a name like no action bar theme. Okay, and in the parent, this is just a name, but the main thing is this parent. In the parent, just click on it and remove this dark action bar and type here like no action bar. Okay, so we need to apply this theme to this activity, not the whole application, only this activity. So what we need to do, we just need to go to the manifest, and in the manifest we need to select this theme to our main activity. So this is our main activity, and here we need to select that theme. So I'm going with theme, and it is like no action bar. It is also available here. Just select this, and this time this action bar should be removed. So just run it again, and we just need to wait here because app is installing now. It is building the Gradle, and it is installed. Let's see. Now you can see that our action bar has been removed from this screen, and it is looking right here. So we can increase the size of this app name and make it bold, anything you want. So let's do it. Go to the Activitymain, and here in the text, I'm just going with the text style, and it is bold right here, and make the text size a little bit bigger, like 20 sp. And more thing is indeed to do is Lottie animation, and I want to decrease the size of this animation, like it is right here 50, so make it 40 dp width and 40 dp height, and let's test it again. You can do anything you want. The main thing is in the main activity. The main thing is background code, which will be written in the Java class of this main activity. This is just a design. This is just a layout. So here you can see that it is a little bit bold, and our animation is a little bit smaller than before. Okay, So you can customize it as you want. You can also apply some background to this screen. This is also happened in this screen, like in this class. You just need to come to this relative layout properties, okay, and here in one line you just need to click on background, and you can select images from your drawable if you have pasted here, okay. You can select images, background images if you have pasted here, and you can select in the background, so it will be displayed here. You just need to select here, and you can also give it some sort of color, like if I want to make it some other color, so I'm just going for hash FFF, and just click on it when you type hash FFF, and here is the icon color palettes. Just click on it, and you can select colors. If you have some custom color, you can paste here the code, custom code. You can select any background color if you want. But if you have some sort of background image, you can just copy it and paste it in the drawable, and you can come here and select it as a background from the drawable. Okay, when you type drawable, all the images in the drawable will be displayed here, and you can select it from here. So, but I don't want to do anything. I just want to keep it as white. So just remove this background attribute from here. Okay, and this is simple static design, and also I don't want to show this text view. This is just for demo. This is just for testing. I'm just going to remove it. I just want to show my logo standalone on the screen and animation in the bottom side. So this was the splash screen about, and I want to use my splash screen like here. Okay, so we just need to go to the another activity when our application start, and it will keep on the screen for 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and any kind of duration that you want, but I will do it for 3 seconds, and after that it should go to the another activity. So we just need to create another activity. Right now it is only one activity, which is main activity, and we are using this main activity as splash screen. So for creating new activity, you just need to click on app, right click on it, new, and just go to the downside activity, and in the activity I'm just going for the empty activity. Select empty activity and rename it, and I'm just going to name it like home. You can do anything, like I'm just going for home activity. Okay, make it capital. Okay, home activity, and we will use our web view on this home activity. Okay, just finish, click on finish, and another activity is display. Activity is nothing but the screen and another screen. Okay, so that's why I'm using activity word. Okay, it is created here, and now go to the main activity.java, and here we can write some code lines to shift the control to the second screen, like home activity, after a few seconds. So for that, just go to the Oncreate method here. Okay, give it a space, and here we will use handler class for this purpose, to stay on the screen for a few seconds, and then we will execute our code to go to the second screen. So for that, just need to create a handler and create a handler variable, like you can type here anything, but I'm just going to give it a name like handler is equal to new handler. Okay, and handler dot post delete new Runable. Okay, and it is showing here red lines here, that it is showing some problem errors, but don't worry, you just need to type here a semicolon, and just type here a comma between these last curly braces and this brace, small brace. Just click comma, type here comma, and just type the duration, after how many times the code will be executed in the handler. So I'm just give it for 3 seconds. For 3 seconds, this is 3000 milliseconds. It is equal to 3 seconds. So I just type it 3000 milliseconds, and we just need to type here the code in the run, and our code will be executed after 3 seconds, which is written here. So we need to convert it into the we need to convert the control into the home activity. So for that, I just need to type here start activity, new intent, and here I need to type the current activity. The current activity is main activity, so this will be the first activity, main activity dot this. Just type comma, and we need to give it the second activity where we want to go. So I'm just going for home activity dot class. Okay, so this is the whole code, and in the second line we just need to make it finished. When user go to the home screen, when user click back button, it should not come to the this home screen, this splash screen. That's why I type here finish. Finish is compulsory, because if you don't write here finish, so it will happen like when you go from splash screen to the home screen, when you press back button, then there are chances that you will come to the splash screen. That's why we just need to type here finish to end the context of splash screen. Okay, so this is just for splash screen. This is the done, and let's test this out. Just hit run, and let's see the preview. It is building right here. It is installed, and after 3 seconds it go to the home screen. Okay, so I can show you it again. Wait here, let me open it again. After 3 seconds it will go to the second screen, and when we click back button, it will be closed. That's why we just put here at this finish, because if we don't use this finish, let me show you that. If we don't use this finish command here, just run it again, and let's see how it will work. Okay, it is started, and after 3 seconds it will go to the second screen. When we press back button, it will come to the first screen, which is not right, and we don't want this. That's why we just need to use finish here after the start activity. When it goes to the home activity from the splash screen, it should be finished the context of first screen, which is splash screen. That's why we need to use this finish command. Okay, so just close this. Our splash screen work has been done, and now we need to work on the home screen .xml, and also in the home activity.java class. So now we need to use our Webview component on our home screen and need to show our website. So I have a website here, which is my blog. Let me show you. Just wait here. So I have this website, this blog website, alhalildevelopers.com. So I am just going to use this website for example in our tutorial. So just go to the Android Studio, and here we need to open our home activity XML file to design it, to use the component. So just go to the layouts, and here in the home activity home, just double click on it, and here right now it don't have any kind of component on the screen, on the home screen. So we also want to show this screen without action bar. Okay, just like splash screen, we also don't want to show any kind of action bar on the screen. For that, you just need to home in the manifest file. In the manifest, you just need to go to the home activity home, where it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going for theme and make it non-actionable, no action bar theme, no action bar theme. Okay, just close it. And here in the activity home, we need to design it. First thing first, I just want to change the layout of this screen. The root layout should be changed to the relative layout, and I'm just going to use a relative layout, and inside this relative layout I will use my other components. So I'm just going to use a refresh layout. So first
we need to check that refresh layout swipe. Actually, its name is swipe refresh layout. So search swipe refresh layout. It means it is not available in our Android Studio and in our this project right now. So we need to import that. So let's search on Google like swipe refresh layout Android. Okay, so just search like that, swipe refresh layout. So let's check where from we can get it. So let's check for the dependency. We need to inject the dependency of swipe refresh layout, and we will use this swipe refresh layout. Yeah, here it is. We need to copy this swipe refresh layout dependency. Okay, let me copy it. Control C. Just come here and in the build.gradle module app, double click on it and paste it in the command in the dependency section. Control V. Wait, I think I made some mistake. I need to just select it, copy, and just come here and paste it here. Control V. Yeah, here it is. And just click on sync now. So this refresh layout will be downloaded through this dependency. So make sure your computer is connected with the internet, because it takes internet to download this layout through this Gradle dependency. So it may take time to build the Gradle and download this specific layout for us. When it is completely downloaded and Gradle built successfully, we can use the swipe refresh layout in our application. Okay, Gradle is built successfully and this refresh layout is downloaded in our our project. So let's check it and just come here in our Activityhome, and here I'm just going for swipe refresh layout. Now you can see that swipe refresh layout is available here. We just need to use it and make the width and height match parent, height also match parent. Okay, so here we will use our web view inside this layout. Okay, so I'm just going for web view, and it is also match parent, and height and width both are match parent. Okay, we need to give it an ID to our web view. So I'm just going to give it ID and ID. So we will give it name like web view. Okay, web view. I'm just going with the web view ID. So you can give it ID anything you want, but I will use simply web view for our web view. Okay, so we just need to give an ID to also to this swipe refresh layout. Maybe we need to do something with this swipe refresh layout in the Java code. So that's why it is good practice to give it ID also. So I'm going to give it as ID also like swipe refresh layout. Okay, so we give IDs to the both of these, and now we need to go to the Java codes to find the Java class of this home activity. We just need to go to Java and open our main package. Okay, and inside our both activities are presented here like home activity and main activity. Main activity is our splash activity, and home activity is the activity where we are going to implement our web view. Okay, so just double click on this home activity, and also if these all tabs are closed, if you are new to Android Studio, let me tell you about it. If all tabs are closed and you want to find the Java class and the corresponding class of this specific Java class like layout class, so you just need to click on resources, just go to the layouts, and here you will find both classes like activityhome.xml file, activity.main _main XML file. So you can find them from here also if all tabs are closed and you are new to Android Studio and you don't know how to open them. So this is the way. So this is the home activity home, and we need to go to the home activity.java class, and here we will use these components to work with, and we will code here. So let's let's declare these two components. Like first one is swipe refresh layout, and we are going to name it like swipe refresh layout. You can name it anything you want. And the second thing is Webview, so we are going to declare it also Webview, and we will give it the name like Webview simply. Okay, and on the downside, in the Oncreate, you need to initialize them. So I'm just going to initialize them through their IDs. So swipe refresh layout is equal to find view by ID r.id dot, and swipe refresh layout has the ID of swipe refresh layout. You can see that here I have given an ID swipe refresh layout, so we just need to give it here, and it is initialized successfully. And second thing we want to initialize is Webview. Webview is equal to find view by ID r.id dot, and it was also simply Webview. You can see here. Okay, and just type here semicolon. So these two components are ready to use in our home activity, and here we will use these two components to work. So first thing first, we need to know about the Webview settings. So here from our Webview settings are started now. But before doing anything, I want to create a system for internet error message. As you can see, our third point is internet error message. So we need to create a system for this error message and internet availability detection system. So for that, it is not very hard. It's very simple to do. So let's see how we can create our internet checking system. And we need to create a method for that. So just get out of this Oncreate method. So, and here we are going to create a system for our internet connection detection system. So we just need to create public static boolean. It will return a boolean type like true or false. That's why we use boolean. Is internet connected. Okay, so we just need to create this curly braces, and here we need to create connectivity manager class. So to get the network status, it is connected or not through mobile data or Wi-Fi. So for checking this, we just need to create a connectivity manager. Connectivity manager is equal to generic type of connectivity manager. Okay, and here we need the context, because we can get this method from anywhere in our application because it is static type. Okay, so we need context, because if we are using it in another activity, so we need the context of that activity. So we can get that context when we call this is internet connected. So we just need to type here which thing we want. So we need a context and context. Okay, so here I'm using this context dot get system services, and here we need the context dot connectivity service. We need the connectivity service to check that the connection is connected or not through the mobile data or the Wi-Fi. So on the next line, I'm using a condition to check that mobile data is connected or Wi-Fi is connected or not. So for that, I'm using if and connectivity manager dot get network info, and here we need connectivity manager dot type connectivity manager, not this. Let me select this connectivity manager dot type mobile. We need type mobile. Okay, type mobile, and then out of this bracket that get state. Okay, it will get the state of mobile data equal to network info. Okay, network info dot state, check the network info state dot connected. Okay, we will use this connected command. It is connected or not, it will check this. And also we need another command, because this is just for mobile data. If you are using your internet on your SIM card, then it will check that it is connected or not. And we need also to check about the Wi-Fi. So for that I'm using this AND command. You just need to use these two lines. This is OR. Okay, it will check this command is true or not. It will check also the second command. One of them should be true. Okay, so I'm using another for Wi-Fi. So connectivity manager dot get network info, and inside this bracket we just need connectivity manager, and then dot connectivity manager type. It will type Wi-Fi. Now this time it will be Wi-Fi, and out of the bracket we need the get state. Okay, and this state should be equal to network info okay, network info dot, sorry, this is network interface, network info dot state, and then dot connected. Okay, and out of this we just need to have a curly braces. Okay, so it will look like this. It's a long command. To make it in a proper view, we just need to press Control Alt L. It will be aligned, but if it is not, just press Alt L. It is also not working, so it will be like this. Okay, this is the whole condition, and after this curly braces we can do what we want. Okay, if it is true, then it will return true. Okay, it means that internet is connected, and just type here semicolon, and at the end of this curly braces we just need else. If it is not connected, then what we need to do, we just need to return false. Okay, this is done. This is about our internet connection. When we call this is internet connection, is internet connected, we just need to make it correct. It is internet, CONNECT, connected. Okay, it will check when we call it is internet connected, it will check that internet is connected or not. If it is connected with mobile data or Wi-Fi, it will give us true or false. If it is connected, it will show us true. It will return us true as a boolean, and if it is not connected, it will return us false. It means that it is not connected. And make sure that you have these two in the manifest file. These two permissions allowed it. If you don't allowed it, it will not work. You just need to go to your manifest file, and just need to type here these two permissions. So just type uses permission, and this is first one for internet. Okay, close it, and the second one for uses permission, and second one is for access network state. Okay, these two permissions are required to use this method. If these permissions are not allowed it and not type here, you will not able to use this method. Okay, so now we will show some sort of error message. We can also show like toast, internet is not connected, but we can show a pop-up dialog that is showing that internet is not connected right now. So for that we just need to go to the layout. Okay, come here in the resources, drawable and layout, just right click on layout and create new, and just go to the new and create here layout resource file. Just click on it, and I'm just going to give it a name like internet error message. All the name letters are small case. Okay, internet error message, and it at the end internet error message layout. Okay, and here we are going to create a layout to show that internet is not connected. So let's go here, and first of all change the root layout to the relative layout. Okay, and here I want to show an animation that internet is not connected right now. Internet is not connected right now. So for that I'm just going to use a animation, Loti animation. If you remember that we have already use Lottie animation SDK in our application, so we just need to go to the Lottie files. Okay, just go to the lottifiles.com, and from this website we will select an animation for the network error, internet error. Okay, just go to dashboard and just click download free animations, and from here we will search an animation for network error. So I will use here, like, search here internet, just search internet, and animations are about internet will be displayed here. Okay, we just need to wait here, these animations are loading, and we can use one of them which is suitable for our this specific kind of you can see here there are some sort of animations. You can use also this network error, and you can use this no internet connection. So I'm just going to use this internet error message animation. So just click on download. Here is written that no internet connection, and a cloud is waving here. So just need to download this Loti JSON, and we will show this animation when internet is not connected. Okay, so we just need to give it name like internet error. Okay, internet error. Okay, just save it. It is downloaded here, and we just need to go to our project, and here I'm just going to take a Loti animation view, and height and width need to set, and I'm just going height with width with 200 dp, and height is also 200 dp. Okay, and just close it, and we need to select that animation. So I'm just going to type raw resources, and we need to paste that animation into our resource directly in the raw directory. So just go here, click show in folder, and I'm just going to copy it from here. Okay, copy that and paste it in the raw resource directory which we have already created here. So we just need to paste it in the raw directory, and its name is internet error. Okay, so just paste it here, close this, and come to the animation Lottie animation view, and here we need to pass that @raw, and when you type @raw you will see that two files, like first one is loading and second one is internet error, are available here. We will use this internet error. Okay, it will not show us the preview in this mode. We will need to test it on our real device. Okay, so we need to show it in the center of this layout. We will just type here center in parent and make it true. Okay, and also what we need to do, we just need to make it autoplay. So we just need to play. So this is Lottie autoplay, make it true also, and we want to loop it. So we just need to type loop and make it true. Okay, and we will use this whole layout in a dialog to show when internet is not connected. Okay, so this is enough for this. So just go to home, and here we are going with our Webview settings, and when we use to check that internet is connected, it is not. If it is not connected, we will show this Lottie animation for network error. So let's start it, and when it is required, we will use it. Okay, so here we need to go with the Webview settings, and let's start it. So for that, we just need to type Webview settings. Web settings. Okay, sorry, it is web settings, and it will be like web settings is equal to, and we need to select the web view. So web view is here. Okay, this web view. So we just need to type web view dot get settings. Okay, so now when we are use this web view setting, it is directly applied to this web view. Okay, so now on the second line we will use web settings dot so we will set, first of all, set JavaScript enabled. Okay, make it true, JavaScript enabled, true. And then web settings dot app cache, set app cached enabled and make it also true. Okay, and then we just need to set that if we want the zoom should be enabled, so we will set this also, set sport zoom and make it true. Okay, and other than that you can also use some other controls, some other settings. It totally depends on you. So we should do one more, like dot set load image automatically and make it also true. So these are some web settings you can do, and there are a lot of others. You can explore them and use them if you want. And here what we need to do something with our web view client. So for our web view we just need to type webview dot set web view client and new web view client, and here we need just type here curly braces, press enter, and here we just need to press Ctrl O to override our method for web view client. So here we need two methods, like on page started, when the web view page started, so we will use this. Okay, just let me remove these comments. Okay, it is here, web view client on page started, when page started, and then another override method we need to use is on page finish. Okay, let me remove these comments. Okay, these are two override methods that we can use when our web view page started and when it is finished. It is about loading, when your web page is loading and when web page is loading finished. Okay, so what you need to do with it. So when page started, we want to show our refresh layout loading. So for that, so I'm just going here and type swipe refresh layout dot set refreshing to true. Okay, it will start loading and it will show us a refreshing layout animation. And when it is finished, what we need to do, I want to show that swipe refresh layout dot set refreshing false. Okay, it will stop loading when it is finished. And also if we want to use some sort of condition to check that condition, if the progress is more than 50%, we want to hide this refresh layout loading animation. So for that we need to do with some webview dot set web chrome client. This time we are using web chrome client, new web chrome client, and just need to type curly braces, press enter, and you just press Ctrl O to override the method. And this time we need on progress changed. Okay, on progress change method is required here, so it will be used when our progress is going on. So here I'm just typing here like if the new progress, okay, if the new progress is greater than equal to 50, if the progress is more than 50, then it should hide, press the curly braces and inside this, and it should hide the refresh layout. Okay, so I just typed set refresh, swipe refresh layout dot set refresh, make it false. Okay, so it will stop loading when it is done. Okay, and then after this we will use this is internet connected command. So here we will type if is internet connected. Okay, if the internet is connected, then what we need to do, we just need to pass here a context. So it requires us a context, so it will be like home activity dot this. Okay, and then we are going to load our web view. So web view dot load URL, and URL you can paste it here directly, like just press this double quotation and you can paste your Webview URL. Let me close it. Okay, let me select my URL. Here it is. I'm just going to copy it and just need to paste it here. Control V. Okay, so it will load our URL if the internet is connected. So if the internet is not connected, then it should show this error message that we use Lottie animation kind of thing. So we need to do this in else. Inside the else, we will use a dialog to show. So it will be like dialog error dialog. We will give it a name like internet error dialog, internet error dialog equal to new dialog, and it requires context. We will use this. Okay, and okay, so here in the internet error dialog dot we need to get the window kind of features dot request features. Here we need windows dot feature no action bar. We don't want this action bar feature, so just do this, and inside this internet error dot get window dot set background, we are going to make this background as transparent. So for that, set background drawable, new color drawable. Okay, here we need to pass colors dot transparent. So we need colors transparent. It will be not colors, it is only color dot transparent. Okay, so our background of this dialog will be transparent, and after that we need to set that it should be cancelable or not. So for that, internet error dialog dot set cancelable. If you don't want to make it cancelable when it is appearing on the screen, and when you click anywhere on the screen, it should be hide, it should be gone. So if you want, then you can type here false, but type here true. But if you don't want to hide it when the user click on somewhere on the screen when it is showing that internet is not connected, yeah, then you type here false. So I want to make it cancelable, that's why I'm just typing here true. Okay, so it is cancelable when it is showing on the screen and users click on the screen somewhere, it will be gone. Okay, so for after this, we just need to set the content view. The content view is nothing but this layout needs to be set in this internet error dialog. So for that, I just need to type here internet error dialog dot set content view, and here we need to give the address of this layout. Okay, so we just need to type here .r .layout and what is the name was that internet error message layout. Okay, this is the internet error message layout, and here, and after this we can show it on the screen. So after this, I'm just going for internet error show. So this will show this error dialog when internet is not connected. We will test it after this, and after doing that, what we need to do, we just need to check it, we need to test it. If there is some sort of error, we will resolve it, and we will need to check that it is working or not. Okay, so let's test it. You just need to wait here. I'm just going to connect my real device with my Android Studio, and let's test it. So here my my device is connected with my Android Studio. So let's check it. Just click on run, and we just need to wait here. It is connecting. It is going to install on my real device, and it is installed successfully. Let's see. After 3 seconds, it will go to this screen, and it is showing us the error. Okay, so we just need to see that what would be the error here. So just wait here, and it is showing this error just because of this is not able to access the internet. So I remember that I have given the permission here, but it is still not working. I have given the permission for internet access, but it is still not working. So for that, what we need to do, I'm just going to back, and I'm just going to uninstall the previous app, and I'm just going to install it again, and let's see it is working or not. Okay, it is installed again, and let's see it is working or not, because sometimes it happens that you have given the permission but it is not working just because of cache data. Okay, now you can see that it is working right now here. Okay, no internet error message is gone here, and it is working. Our website is loading and it is working properly. Okay, so what I need to do, we need to check that whether our internet connection error message is working or not. So for that, I'm just going to close this app. I just need to switch off my Wi-Fi and test it, but when I click on Wi-Fi to switch it off, it may cancel my this kind of thing in which we are reflecting our screen. So I just need to do one thing, that I just need to start the recording, because when I click on the Wi-Fi to disconnect, it will disconnect my this website called AirMore, on which I'm reflecting my device to show you. So for the before doing that, I'm just going to enable my my screen recording to show you that it is working or not. Okay, my screen recording is started, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to disable my Wi-Fi, disconnect my Wi-Fi, and now I'm going to open my app, and here it is showing us an internet error message. Okay, it is showing us internet error message. So you can see that it is working. Now let me connect my internet again on my device. Okay, so it is working properly. When I open my device, it will check the internet is connected. If the internet is connected, then it will show us our website in front of us on the screen, and if it is not connected with the internet, it will show us an error that internet is not working. So after this, what we need to do, we just need to go to our Android Studio. Okay, here, and we need to do something more, like when we swipe our website inside our application, when we swipe it, it should reload. Right now it is not reloading it, so it should reload. So for that, to do this, we just need to go to our Android Studio project, and here we just need to set a listener on our swipe refresh layout dot set on refresh listener new on swipe refresh listener, and here it is giving us an override method that what we need to do on refresh. So I will tell it that webview dot reload. Okay, it will reload our web view when we swipe it down. So let's test this also, it is working or not. Our app is installed, reinstalled again. And here our website is loading right here, and when we swipe it down, it should reload our website. It should reload our website. I'm just going to swipe it down. It should reload it, but I think it is not working. I think so. Yeah, it's working, because when I swipe down, it is reloading our website. Yeah, it is working properly. And when the progress is more than 50%, our this progress animation that is using to show that it is processing, it will be hide automatically. Okay, you can see that when I swipe down, it is reloading our website. So after this, what we need to do, I just noticed that the error message we are using, that it is showing our internet connection error, but the text was black, that's why it is not looking right. So what we need to do, I'm just going to create a linear layout here, linear layout, or maybe I can use a relative layout here, and the width is like 300 dp, and the height is our wrap content, and just need to move this Loti animation inside of this. Okay, and I'm just going to give it the padding, relative layout padding is like 10 dp. Okay, and the background should be like white. Okay, and I just need to make it center in parent, make it true, and this will be fine for our internet error message. So this is done. I'm just going to close it. Okay, and here in the WebView client, everything is working properly, you can see that. So you can do all these settings with this, but there are more settings we need to do with our WebView, because we also want to set some sort of system with it to download things. When we download something from our WebView, it should also work, and it should download things from the WebView from our website that we are using. So for that, what we need to do, just come down. Okay, and here we are going to make a settings for the WebView to download things from the internet. So for that, what we need to do, we need to set a download listener with a WebView. So for that, we just need to type a WebView dot set download listener, and here we need to type new download listener, and inside this it will give us an override method on start. When download start, when you click on some link that is used to download something from the internet, so it will call this listener on download start. So we need to create a download manager request here to manage this download file. Okay, so for that, what we need to do, we just need to type here download manager. Okay, download manager dot request. Okay, request, download manager request, and we need to type this request name is equal to new download manager request. Okay, so here we need to parse the URI. Okay, so for that, what we need to type, we just need to type here like URI dot parse, and we need to parse that string URI which is returning us on this download start. So we just need to parse this URL. Okay, so it will automatically fetch that URL. Okay, and just type here a semicolon at the end of this. Okay, so we just need to set properties on this request that we just had created, initialize here. So we just need to set some properties on this request variable. So for that, we just need to type request dot set mime type. So mime type is nothing, it is also returning here, like you can see that mime type. So you just need to pass here, it will automatically detect that mime type. So mime type is set also here, and then we need to create a variable for strings for cookies. So for that, we just need to type string cookies, which will be stored automatically. Cookies is equal to cookies manager dot get instance, to initialize it, dot get cookies, and we need to pass the URL here. So you just need to pass this URL, which is also returning here. Okay, so you just need to pass the URL, and after that pass this semicolon, and then you just need to request again, request dot add request header. So request header is nothing, but you just need to pass it here like cookies cookies, and we need to pass the cookies value. Okay, header will be cookies, and we need to pass this cookies value which we just have created here, which will get the cookies from this URL. Okay, so we just need to pass cookies, and then we just need to again request dot add request header, and this time we need to pass this user agent. Okay, user agent. Okay, and then we need to pass this value of user agent, which is also available over there on the on download start override method. Okay, so this is done, and after this what we need to do, we just need to set the description for our this request dot set description, and inside this description we just need to type here that downloading file. Okay, we are downloading file. So this is the whole description of this. Okay, and after this what we need to do, we just need to set the title for this request dot set title. Okay, so set title. Inside this title we just need to do some sort of char sequence title. So for that what we need to do, we just need to type URL util. Okay, util, and then dot guess file name, and inside this we will pass the URL. Okay, so we will pass here the URL kind of stuff which is automatically returning through this. So for that we just need to pass this URL content description. Okay, URL comma content disposition. Okay, and then the MIME type, and just pass the semicolon here. And after this we need to allow the scanning by the media scanner. So for that just type request dot allow scanner by media scanner. Okay, and after this we need to notify the visibility. So for that request dot set notification visibility. So for that download manager dot request. Okay, download manager request visibility when it is completed. Okay, when it is completed it will notify us, it should notify us. Okay, and then we need to set the designation in the external public directory. So for that we just need to type request dot set destination external public directory, or this kind of directory. So we will use this second external public directory. Okay, and here what we need to pass, we just need to pass here environment dot directory downloads. So we will make it downloads. Okay, environment directory downloads, and after that what we need to do, we just need to pass the file name, so we can guess that file name. So for that just type a comma URL util dot guess file name. Okay, and file name is also like URL, it will automatically guess the file name, content disposition, and then the MIME type. Okay, and this is done. Just pass this semicolon at the end of this, and then what we need to do, we need to create a download manager here. So we need to get the download manager service, and then we just need to pass this request into that download manager service. So for that we just need to create a download manager service. So for that download manager, and we will type dm or some sort of other kind of variable. So we use download manager equal to, we need to pass the generic type of download manager. Just need to type here download manager, and then get system services, and here we need to find the download service. Okay, and just type semicolon, and now this is the time then our download will start. We just need to pass this request into this download manager, and it will check of everything that we discuss in this request, and it will start downloading if the download link is clicked and the file is available to download. So for that we just need to type here download manager.enqueue, and we just need to pass that request. Okay, and we need to show here a toast after adding it in download manager.enqueue.request. After this we just need to show here a toast like toast. Okay, and after this here we need to add a text here. So I'm just going for downloading file. Okay, it will show that your download is started now and we are downloading your file. Let's test this out on our real device. So it is installing on our real device, and let's see how it will work. Okay, let's download something from our website. So I'm just going to download something. So here is the source code of my tutorial videos. So I'm just going to click on it to download the source code. So here is an file that we can download. So let's click on it, and we just need to wait here and see it will download or not. I think there is some sort of ad appeared here. Just click back. Okay, there is one more thing need to do. I will show you later. Okay, let me do it again. Actually, when we press back, it closes our application because we haven't set a system that if the web view can go back, then it should go back to the previous page. Okay, so let's download this file. Just click on download. Okay, it is not downloading. It is not downloading right now. So there is error. You can see that ER clear context not permitted. So for that, what we need to do, let's go to our Android Studio, and here go to the manifest, Android manifest, and here in the application, one of them we need to create a property to enable, which will be like allow user data clear traffic. Yeah, this is uses clear traffic. Okay, text traffic, and need to make it true. Okay, remember, uses clear text traffic and make it true. And let's test it again. Okay, let's see. It should download file when we click on some sort of link that allow us to download file. So just wait, here it is loading. Our website is loading. Okay, here we are going to test that it can download the file or not. Just click on this media file link, and let's see, you can see that it is showing us downloading file, and on the top of that you can see that it is downloading started and it is downloading our file. Okay, this is done. Our downloading procedure and download system is working properly, and now we need to do one more thing. When we open our application, and if we browse our website from one page to another page like this, when we click on some link, it go to another page, next page, and when we click on back button, it should go to the previous page, but it closed the application because we need to set back press procedure. So for that, when we click back button, it should go to the previous page, but it closed the application. So for that, what we need to do, let's go to the Android Studio, go to the home activity, and here what we need to do, we need to set back press method. So for that, click anywhere out of the Oncreate method. So yeah, here it is. let me check that where is the onCreate method. Yeah, here is the onCreate method. We don't need to do anything inside the onCreate method. We just need to do this out of onCreate method. So I'm just going here, Control O, press Control O to override a method which will like on back pressed. Okay, this is the on back pressed. Just override this method. Just close, remove this comments. Okay, you can see that on back press. What we need to do on back press. So here I'm going to set that if WebView dot can go back, if WebView can go back, then it should go back. Then it should go back. WebView dot go back. Okay, so let's test it. So let's test that it is working or not. I'm going to this page and let me do it for the 1 or 2 page. Like I'm just going to this page. Okay, this is our 3rd page, and then I'm going to the 4th page. Okay, now I'm going to back press. It should go to the previous page. It should not close the application. So I'm just going to click on back press. It still go back. It still exit the application. So what is the problem? Let's see inside our code. It is back pressed if WebView can go back. So let's copy this. Wait a minute. Just cut this and paste it in after before this super dot on back pressed. Control V. Okay, so let's test it again. Okay, let's go to another page. This is 2nd page, and then go to the any of other page. Now I'm just going to click on back button. It again close our application. So let's see what is the problem here. We need to check that what could be the problem. If WebView can go back, then it should go back. Okay, we forget to remove this super dot on back press. We just need to remove it. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, so here let's test it again and let's see it is working or not. Okay, now let's go to any of other page. So I'm just going to click on it, and this is our 2nd page, and I'm just going to any one other. This is our 3rd page. Now I am going to back press and it should go to the previous page. So I'm just going to click on back press. It is going to our previous page. Okay, and I'm going to click back press again, and you can see that it is now in our home page. When I click back press again, it will not go anywhere. Okay, so it is working properly. You can see that our back press method is also working. We just forget to remove our super dot back press method. So we just need to remove this line. Okay, this line, this should be removed when you use this. If WebView can go back, we just need to remove this line. Okay, so it is working properly. Now the second thing we need to implement is that when we want to exit our application, or when we click back button again, and this WebView cannot go back, then it should show a dialog that will ask the user, do you want to exit the application? We can call it exit dialog message. So user can select yes. If the user press yes, it will go out of the application. It means it will exit the application. Okay, so for that we need to create a dialog for exit system, and we will use it to here in the else section. Okay, we will use it here. So we need to create a layout for the exit dialog. So just right click on layout, new layout resource, and here I'm just going to create a name for exit layout. Okay, exit dialog layout, press enter, and here we are going to design a exit layout dialog. So for that, just change it from here. The main root layout should be changed to the relative layout. Okay, and here I'm using another layout, like it will be like linear layout, and linear layout it should be like width of 300 dp and height should be like wrap content. Okay, and then padding of 10 dp. Okay, and we need to specify the orientation will be the vertical, and after this we need the gravity is going to be center. Okay, here what we need to do, we need to show a text view. Okay, text width will be wrap content, this will be wrap content. Okay, so here I'm just going for text, and I'm asking the user, do you want to exit? Okay, this text will be displaying in front of user, and text style should be bold, and text size is going to be like 16 sp. Okay, you can do anything you want, like this it will look like this. Do you want to exit? And what we need to do, we just need to make this linear layout in the center of the screen. So just type center in parent true. Okay, this dialog will be displayed in the center of the main layout. Okay, and after the text view we need to show two buttons. So I'm just going to take another linear layout, and width will be the match parent, height will be the wrap content. Okay, and just close it here like this, and inside this linear layout, before adding any kind of component inside this, we just need to set up some linear layout properties, like orientation will be the horizontal for this, and after this what we need to do, about the gravity is going to be the center. Okay, and after that we just need to add components like buttons inside of this. So I'm just going for the buttons. The first button will be for yes, width will be the 0 dp, and the height is like wrap content, and just close it like this, and we need to give it text is going to be yes. Okay, and width, just for now width is 0 dp, but we just need to type here layout weight, and I'm just going to give it 1. Okay, you can see that it is showing yes, but this time it only has one button, but we need to make it a copy of this button. Just select this code, full button, copy, Control C, and then Control plus V, and there is another button, and we just need to change it to no. Okay, so there are two buttons. User will be asked that do you want to exit? If the user press yes button, then app will be closed. If user press no, then app will not be closed. Okay, so let's see how it will work, but we need to give them an ID. So yes button ID is I'm going to give it ID like yes button. Okay, and this will be id is id no button. Okay, so these IDs will be used in our Java activities when we use this buttons. Okay, so let's go to the home activity, and here when user on back pressed, if the web view can go back, then it will be go back to the previous page. When it will not go back, then what we need to do, we just need to initialize a dialog, and I'm going to give it a name like exit dialog. Exit dialog is equal to new dialog. Okay, and then exit dialog dot get window dot request features, and then I'm going to windows dot feature no action bar feature request feature which action bar. Let me check that the previous window feature action bar. So exit dialog dot get windows dot set background drawable, new color drawable, and set a color to the transparent, color dot transparent. Okay, the background will be transparent. And then what we need to do, we just need to set the content view, or we can set it cancelable or not. So I'm going to first set cancelable, exit dialog dot set cancelable, and make it false. Okay, exit dialog dot set content view, and I'm just going to give it a r dot layout dot. What is the name of this layout? Exit dialog. So I'm just going for exit dialog, and after this, what we need to do here, we just need to get access to this yes button and the no button. So here what we need to do, we just need to do button, wait a minute, button, and this will be like press alt enter if this requires here you can see that it requires android.widget.button. Just click on it, press alt enter, and it will be imported in this activity. You can see that. Okay, so now we can use this button. So I'm going to type yes button equal to, and exit dialog dot find view by id r dot id dot, it was yes button. Okay, give it the id of that button. Okay, our button yes button is initialized here, and again the button no button equal to exit dialog dot find view by id r dot id dot no button. Okay, and now we can set on click listener on these two buttons. We just initialize them through their IDs using exit dialog find view by ID. Okay, so after that we can set when user click yes button dot set on click listener yes button dot set on click listener new view on click listener, and here we will write the code what we need to do when user click on yes button. So I'm just going for system dot exit and pass here int status 0. Okay, and when user press no button, what it should do, it should no button dot set on click listener new view on click listener, and here I'm going to show that exit dialog dot dismiss. Okay, so after doing all these things, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show this dialog, exit dialog dot show. Okay, you can see that we just set a method for no button, we just set for the yes button, and at the end you just need to pass this command exit dialog dot show. Everything is set up here, and we just need to check it. But before that, I just forget that there is a context required. When we just initialize it, dialog exit dialog is equal to new dialog, so we just need to pass here context, and context is just the name of our activity. So I'm in the home activity dot this. Okay, error is gone, and now we can test it out, and let's see how it will work. just run on this button, click on this run button, and it is going to install our this APK on our real device. So let's see. Okay, it is loading right now. It depends on your internet speed. My internet is shared, that's why it takes time. Okay, so I'm just going to click back button to see that it is working or not. Okay, when we press back button, a dialog is appeared, but do you want to exit is a little bit hidden. So what we need to do, let's go to our Android Studio again, and let me show you how we can beautify this. So for that, we just need to come to exit dialog, and inside the exit dialog, I'm here in the linear layout. I'm going to increase its padding from 10 to 20 dp. Okay, and also the background, setting the background so it will be displayed properly. So I'm just going to give it a white background. Okay, let's run this again and now see how it will work. Okay, this time I'm going to click back button again, and let's see how it will work. It should show us our dialog clearly. Okay, I'm just going to click back button, and now you can see that it is showing that do you want to exit. If I press no, it should dismiss this dialog only. Okay, you can see that it dismissed this dialog, that exit dialog. Okay, I'm just going to back press again. If I press yes, it should close our application. Okay, you can see that it's working properly. When we press yes, it closes our application properly. Okay, so our exit dialog is also working, you can see that. And now our second thing is how to integrate our one signal push notification system. So I will do it in a separate video, so it will be very easy for you to understand that how to develop the application, how to implement other kind of systems, like how to integrate AdMob ads in your application, how to integrate one signal push notification system, just like that. But this is our simple and clean website application, so you can use your website inside this app and share with your friends, and you can also download through this web view very easily. Okay, this is for this video, how to develop